Hey everybody, welcome to another E3 discussion video here at the BitBlock. It's Josh here with Rogers Base.
Oh, thank you so much for having me on.
We're going to be talking about Super Mario Maker.
Super Mario Maker.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Let's
Woohoo!
Why Luigi's not in the game?
Well, we don't know that.
Well, probably not.
No, I think we do. Yeah, he's not in the game.
He doesn't have a Smash Brothers amiibo, so he probably is not going to be in it.
So Super Mario Maker is a really fun game. I mean, like,
Yes.
I was not convinced about this game until E3. I thought it was okay, but it just didn't excite me. And now I can honestly say that, I genuinely am excited to sit down with Super Mario Maker and make a whole bunch of levels. I can't wait to make evil levels and make Roger play through them, which I did a little bit. We did that a little bit on the in
I couldn't believe I made like a crazy one with bloopers and flying thwomps. You got that through in one take. You got through
Well, I
the whole
cheated.
thing. Yeah, you took the Lakitu Cloud, yeah, but regardless.
So Roger made this stage, which, like he said, was so crazy. But then he had, a Lakitu, and I could just jump on the Lakitu right at the beginning and just
Right.
get in the cloud and go through everything.
Well, because I placed the flying thwomp way too close to the bottom. What I was supposed to do is I wanted the flying thwomp at the top, so if you took the Lakitu Cloud over the top, instead of going under, that the thwomp would fall right down, and then you would have to, swerve back around and jump on that little area with the Goombas. So that sucks. I didn't plan it
You should have
correctly.
tested. You should have tested it more.
Well, I was taking a long time to do it, and I wanted to play the other games in the booth, so...
I made one that was very kind of simple, but then I made it to where you had to use bloopers to get to the flagpole. So I just made a huge line of bloopers floating in the air
Yeah.
that you had to jump on to get to. And
I died immediately on the first try, but I thought, how many did it take me? 3 or 4 tries or something? But I ended up getting it.
Well, you cheated.
No, I didn't.
I have video that says you cheated.
How did I cheat?
You kept respawning from
Oh, yeah, I
you
respawned
at
from
the
the area where
flagpole.
you die. Yeah, of course.
No, that's cheating.
It's not cheating. There wasn't anything else in that level.
That's so cheating.
Nah, it was fine.
The Nintendo rep that was watching agreed that you cheated.
She was like, he's a cheater.
So yeah, this game is cool. I mean,
Yeah.
This is almost every 2D Mario game. You can change the art styles. It works instantly. One of the things that I love about this game is the interface is so smooth and
yeah.
clean, yet it's not overly simple to where there's not a lot you can do. But everything just instantly loads up, and there's, it was something for example, Disney Infinity. The toy box mode I don't like because it's so complicated, it's so clunky, things take a while to load up at times, and it's confusing to find where things are. With Super Mario Maker, everything's just right there. You can tell where everything is, and it loads up instantly, and it's just so smooth.
Yeah, it was very smooth. I think one of the things I really liked about it too is that the quirkiness of the menus. It was very
Yeah.
smooth, but also the cat paw that puts down the stuff in the levels. And then I love too that when you switch a level, when you change it to Mario World or Mario U or whatever, it keeps the physics of those levels. So basically
yeah.
it completely changes the level a lot of the times you go through it if it's a really complicated level because the physics are different.
Yeah, that was a very important thing, I think, and I'm glad Nintendo remembered to include that.
Yeah.
'Cause it would have been very strange playing New Super Mario Bros. U with Super Mario Bros. 3 physics.
Yeah, I think the thing that sold a lot of people on Mario Maker, though, above all else, was the Nintendo World Championships. Seeing those levels for the first time, and seeing wow, there really is more to it, and then going on the show floor and making a level and trying it for yourself, I thought was a blast.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I really love how we get to see characters and objects in games that weren't even in the game. So, there's obviously chain chomps in a lot of 2D Mario games, but, the original Super Mario Brothers did not have chain chomps.
Right,
But
right.
in Super Mario Maker, you can put them in and you can see what they would look like. Same with, Monty Mole. and
Yoshi,
stuff like
Bowser
that.
Jr.
Yoshi, yeah. Definitely. Really awesome
They
to
had a
see
lot
that.
of cool stuff. Even basic things like the buzzsaws or whatever from Mario World. Those were never in the original Super Mario. They were in Mario
Right.
3, but they weren't in Mario. So
Right.
yeah.
Really cool Amiibo support, I think.
Yes.
In the you can make 8-bit versions of a lot of the Amiibo, like Wii Fit Trainer.
I think
And
they
even
said
have,
they confirmed all the Smash Brothers amiibo you could use.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. All right, Duck
Yeah.
Hunt Dog, really?
Duck Hunt Dog is going to be crazy in Mario Maker. I cannot wait to see that.
That is gonna be crazy.
I'm pretty sure they said every what's it called? Smash Brothers character. I bet you there'll probably be even more too, because when we saw during the digital event, you saw the little Isabelle running around. I bet you'll probably be able to use the Isabelle amiibo and have Isabelle in the game.
And what's really cool is they also have their own little sound effects as well. So when you jump as Wii Fit Trainer, you hear her calling out different yoga poses.
Oh, it's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even when she is jumping, she's making yoga poses as she's moving or jumping.
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
The animations are even very tied to them. And when you end the level, you get to hear a jingle based on that character instead of the Mario jingle.
Yeah. Oh
So,
man,
as
I can't
Link,
wait
you
to see
hear-
Ryu. Ryu's gonna be crazy. Or man, playing through an old original Mario Brothers level with Sonic is going to be amazing. Amazing. Oh, that's gonna be. And
Well-
I'm curious too because we know that this got announced for the 8-bit levels. But I'm wondering because they were very coy on it and they didn't talk about it at E3 if that will actually go through to every single level. If you can use the
I
amiibo.
think they confirmed it's not. I think they confirmed that it does have to be in the Super Mario style.
Oh, boo boo, that sucks. I
But
want to
did
see
they-
SNES versions of Sonic that just ripped from Genesis. I want to see.
Did they
Wii U
confirm though
version.
that it would be every Smash character? 'Cause that seems like a lot. Where that's like 50 characters.
I am almost positive they said during the digital event that it was any Smash Brothers amiibo. Yeah, because
Okay,
I
well,
don't remember them saying select amiibo.
Okay, well, that's good news then.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Don't quote us on that, but I'm pretty sure. If someone in the comments actually leave below, if you know the correct answer to that.
I like how we went to E3 and we don't even know.
No, I know. We were too busy playing Blast Ball and Triforce Heroes.
But yeah, I mean, I will say that like Nintendo is treating Super Mario Maker at E3 as if it's like this big game and like this is one of their big holiday releases and stuff. And I kind of feel like since it was already at an E3 and since like the game itself is obviously not as exciting as like a full 3D Mario game, I do feel like they were maybe hyping it up a little bit more than it's actually deserving to be.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's because they didn't really have anything else to show this year.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Yeah, so
I
they're
mean-
like, well, we have a Mario game for the 30th anniversary, and
Yeah.
you know, Mario games are coming, and next is going to be E3 2016, so be on the lookout. And
Did you?
Well, go ahead.
I was gonna say, did you? Was it you or somebody else that showed me that this game actually comes with an art booklet?
I think that was somebody else, but I saw that
Okay.
later on. Yeah.
That is so cool. Yeah, I hope that's like a really cool art booklet.
I love those 8-bit Mario, the 8-bit Mario amiibos too that unlock the Smash Brothers skins. Those are super cool.
Yes. What? What do they do?
Isn't that how you unlock the Smash Brothers skins? Is you have to do the 8-bit one and then you have to use the amiibo of whatever the Smash Brothers character is?
Oh, I don't know. See, yeah, I guess I never even thought about it.
I thought they
didn't
said
even
that
know-
during the digital event. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's so funny because like I knew that there was the 8-bit Mario amiibo, but I didn't for a second stop and think what they did in games because I'm so used to amiibo doing nothing.
Oh,
in games.
yeah.
So I was just like, all right, yeah, cool figure, I want it. So
Yeah, well, I mean,
yeah.
I'd get it anyway because it looks cool, totally.
Yeah, I mean, if you get the bundled version with the game, you get the retro Mario colors, and sold separately is the regular Mario
my
colors.
God.
So
That's
the
gonna be
bundled version
insane.
is going to be probably going to be pretty rare.
It's going to be like how they're doing it with the Robs, where in Japan you get the Rob that looks like Rob, the white and red one, and then the one for North America is the gray one. It's like,
That's right. I'm gonna have to
man.
pre-order that one as well, like from Japan.
I have a real life Rob. I don't need a Rob amiibo.
You do, yeah. You do have a real life Rob
I know.
in your.
It's pretty cool. Pretty
So
cool.
yeah, I mean, Super Mario Maker. There's not a huge amount to talk about. It's just a really cool level editor. I think
Which
it's
is
coming
crazy
along
because
really
they spent
well.
the whole digital event talking about it.
They did.
So,
Yeah, they talked about
like-
this a lot, and we can't even really think about anything else to say.
No.
Other than, yeah, it's really cool. You know,
was cool.
Level editor.
I love the levels that were already pre-made that were in the game too, like the ninja one, the one where you have to
Yeah.
keep running. There was a lot of stuff that was in there that was already pre-programmed where I think if you really don't feel like making levels, you'll at least be able to play through a lot of crazy Mario levels by yourself, even if you don't feel like making anything else.
Right, so we actually learned, I think just recently, that this game is going to come with 100 pre-made
Yeah.
stages.
Which is great.
Which is a lot.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
I wish there
we
was
also
kind of like,
learned-
I mean, I don't wish, but I think it would be a cool thing for the 30th anniversary if there was some type of like map and story mode where like
Yeah.
it talked about like, oh, Mario going through time or whatever to like, I don't know. I don't think they're gonna do it, but I think that would be neat.
I think the weakest part of Super Mario Maker from what we've seen so far is that there's really no way to put your levels together. I mean, I think you can do like a level pack maybe they talked about, but there's no overworld.
Yeah.
And it would have been neat to have an overworld. I think that's something they definitely could have put together.
Maybe that'll be DLC. Maybe they'll end up releasing like an overworld pack as DLC where you could make overworlds for your little levels and yeah.
Another thing I'm a little disappointed in is as you're editing, you hear a remixed version of the Mario music of like whatever stage.
Oh,
you're at, so
yeah,
you
yeah,
hear,
yeah.
Like but then when you actually play it, it's just the original music.
Yeah, that is a little weird. I
Yeah,
bet
I
you there's
think it
probably a
would've
way to
been-
change that though.
Hopefully, yeah. I think music is not being very well represented in Super Mario Maker, so it would have been nice to have like remixes to pick from, sort of like in Smash Brothers, how you can decide what music plays on a stage.
I said from the get-go, I wish they would have done Mario Paint music. Because it looked like,
Yeah.
remember when they first showed off the game, it had like the Mario Paint font and all that stuff? And I
Yeah.
thought, how cool would it have been if they have the music editor from Mario Paint in there and you could make your music for all your levels?
Yeah. Or even just like, if they already had pre-made music and allowed us to go to that.
Yeah, and
through
Switch
that,
or
I would
something.
have still been happy. Yeah, so.
Well, I mean, the game comes out when? September? October?
Yeah, I think it's September 11th. How do you not remember
September
that
11th. Yeah, September 11th. Yeah.
Kind of, they're using that very obvious date, I think, to make sure we don't forget when this.
That seems like a strange time to launch a game, but
it's a
yeah.
Which but seriously, that comes out pretty soon.
Yeah,
like,
it does.
It does.
That's
not like that's like pre-holiday season.
Yeah. Well, a lot of stuff is pre-holiday if you look at their lineup. The only things that are really holiday are Star Fox and Mario Tennis. Everything else comes pre-holiday. Yoshi's
Zelda?
Pre-holiday. Triforce Heroes is when? November?
No, Yoshi's holiday. Yoshi's October. That's holiday season.
I don't count October.
October, November, and December is the holiday season
right.
for Nintendo. But, yeah. Oh, another thing that I just wanted to point out that I actually just learned today when watching some footage of Super Mario Maker. They actually, based on how often people die in a level, that is what determines the difficulty of it. So when you're searching online for levels, you can be like, I want an easy level, or I want a normal level, or a very hard level. And so that's how it determines it. So like when people play your level, if they die a lot in it, that would mean that it's an expert level.
Oh, cool.
So that's a really neat way of automatically deciding. Like you don't get to decide that it's an expert level. Like if you think, I made a really difficult level, and actually it could end up being easy.
Yeah.
So it's not really something you determine. It's something that like players determine just based on like how many times they die.
Well, that's actually really cool then. That's a good way to like kind of to rate
I like how they also show you like when you die in a level, it shows little X's after you die, showing like where other people died as well.
Oh yeah, that is neat.
You don't feel as bad about you dying when you can see, okay, I'm in good company here. A lot of people also died in this general area.
I love too that you could add like items onto things. Like you could put piranha plants on Thwomp's heads and put wings on them, and like you could do so many crazy things. You could have Lakitus throw Goombas and stuff. It's great.
Yeah, really cool stuff. Yeah, just it seems like the type of thing that the more you play around with it, the more you're going to discover, and yeah. I hope
that's the funny thing about it, right? Because like we're talking about it, but like I'm not particularly hyped for it. I'm excited to play it, but I know that I'm going to have a really good time when I'm actually sitting down and playing it.
Yep, it's
but I
one
feel
of
like
those
I can't
games.
get hyped before it comes out, you know?
Right. Yeah, it's definitely one of those games. One last thing I do want to say.
Yeah.
Oh God, what was I going to say? I just totally lost my train of thought.
Oh no.
Stall, Roger, stall. I think.
Inside Out, train of thought. Who's your friend who likes to play? Bing bong, bing bong. I don't know.
That's just confusing me.
I don't know. I can't
All
remember.
right. Well, I totally forgot what I was going to say, so it probably wasn't important.
Yeah, it doesn't matter then.
Roger, where can people find you on the internet?
Roger's based everywhere. Roger's based on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Miiverse, everywhere. Find me.
Find him. All right. Super Mario Maker, September 11th.
Let's go.
Hey, thanks for watching this video from the BitBlock. If you want to stay up to date with some of the most original, crazy Nintendo coverage on the internet, be sure to click right here to subscribe.